Good morning. I am preparing some little Kentucky Winter Circle mini pies today for a little event that my daughter is having. She's having an open house at her new office, and so I'm taking a regular pie crust shell here, and I've cut these circles out, and then I'm just going to take the little circles and poke them right down here in the little mini muffin tin, and then I'll be filling them with some chocolate chips, pecans, and the pie filling. So I'll show you that in just a little bit. Hi y'all, I'm back. I've got the little mini pie shells filled now. I finished doing all of them, and I have put about 5 or 6 just regular chocolate chips down in the bottom of each one, and then I took a couple pecans and divided it evenly among them too. And this is 48 little mini pie shells. It took me 3 of the refrigerated pie shells to cut all these out. So as you can see, it's going to make a nice batch of these. So what I'm going to do next is over here in this bowl, just turn you down where you can see what I'm doing here. Maybe I'll move you back a little bit. That might help. Sorry for all the adjustments here, but sometimes it takes it. All right, so I've got 4 eggs in this bowl, and I'm just going to beat them up a little bit. And then I've melted 1 stick of butter, so I'm going to add that in. It's cooled off now, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that in. Actually, it may have cooled too much, but it's good enough. It will melt in the oven for sure. All right, so I'm just going to mix that in with the eggs. And now I'm going to stir in 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And 1 tablespoon of flour. We're just making the pie filling now. And I've already taken these other liquid ingredients and put them together. Well, actually, it was 1/4 a cup of light brown sugar. My light brown sugar was really hard, so I put it down in the bowl and then added some of the liquids on top of it so that it would go ahead and dissolve. So it was 1/4 a cup of brown sugar, a cup of light syrup, and that's like the light Karo syrup, and a teaspoon of vanilla and 2 tablespoons of bourbon. I used the nice Kentucky bourbon to put in here. So I'm just going to now push this all in here. I'm going to have to scrape the bowl out really good. Really sticky. Yeah, then I'm just going to mix this all together. Well, you can smell that bourbon, the vanilla. It just smells wonderful. You could do this in a mixer, but sometimes it's just easier to do it quickly in a bowl by hand. Just got to make sure it's mixed good. This appears to be mixed pretty good now. So and I'm going to tell you, I've never really made these in the little mini pie shells. I've always just put them in you know, the full pie shell. So I'm just kind of guessing here about how much to put in each one. So I've got here, this is a half a tablespoon. So let's see if I can, how much that does. So I'm going to just fill all of these, and then I'll put them in a 350-degree oven. And I'm not real sure how long to cook them yet. If it was the whole pie, I would be baking it for about 45 minutes. But might not take this that long for these little things here. So I'm just gonna have to watch them carefully and see when they look like they might be done. I don't want to burn the pie shells, but I do want the filling to cook inside. So we'll play it by ear. Anyhow, I'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, I wanted you to see I have filled all of these right up to the brim, and I have this much batter left over. So I'll be making another little small pie with these. But for now, I'm going to get these in the oven, and then we'll come back and figure out what to do with this leftover. Okay, I have decided I'm going to make them in these little ramekins. So what I'm doing here, I'll get you a little bit closer so you can see, is I had a little bit of pie dough left, so I'm just basically going to roll it out so that it's the size of the bottom of the ramekin. With a little bit extra. Let's see. Yep, that looks about right. So you can see. Now I'll just pull this up and just poke it down in the ramekin. So that'll make a nice little crust. Excuse me. So now I just have to fill them with the chocolate chips and the pecans, and then the filling. And those will go in the oven after I bring the others out. Okay, here they are filled and ready to go in the oven as soon as the others come out. And I wanted to give you a peep of what the others are looking like now. Hoping you can see this in there. Let me crack the door so you can see them better. See, they're puffing up pretty nicely. So I put a timer on for 20 minutes, so we'll see how they are at that point. Get back with you soon. All right, y'all, they are out of the oven and they look so cute. Let me show you. There they are. I'm just taking them out of the little muffin tins, putting them over here on the cooling rack. And they are way too hot for me to taste right now, but I'll taste one in a little bit and let you know how they are. In the meantime, I've put the other two that were for me and Bob, the larger ones in the ramekins, are in the oven cooking now. So these just turned out so great. I think they'll be a big hit at my daughter's open house this afternoon. So I'll get back with you in just a little bit. In the meantime, why don't you go ahead and push the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. It's just right down here or over here, somewhere on your screen, there's a subscribe button. And if you'll just click on subscribe, then you'll be able to see all of my videos as soon as they come out. And you'll be able to go back and look at the older ones too, that sometimes you can't find if you go back and look on Facebook. So just wanted to let you know that. So please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I've got a long way to go, so I really could use your help with that. Thank you, and I'll get back with you in just a little bit when I try to taste one of these. All right, y'all, I'm about to try one. It looks delicious. And it is so good. Oh my gosh. The chocolate in there, it's all sticky. It sticks to your teeth. The I guess from the syrup. So good. Y'all try it. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, y'all, I just took these out of the oven too. So Bob and I will have these for dinner tonight. They turned out really good looking. So anyhow, y'all don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Love y'all. Have a great